Let's talk about what's for lunch. All right, what are you feeding your family? Your kids might go to public school, private school. They might go to preschool, daycare. They might be homeschooled. Okay, totally doesn't matter. So what do we do for lunch around here? The first rule is we don't buy lunch. We don't, okay? My kindergartner goes to public school. They pack every single day. And that is partially because they have allergies and partially because I think the school lunch is expensive. And I'm pretty worried they wouldn't eat a lot of what's on their plate. Anyway, I would rather pack it myself. Do I pack a perfectly nutritious lunch? No, but it is food they're gonna eat. So it's a balance, but I would rather use my grocery money to pay for their lunch versus have a separate budget of like lunch money that's due every month. That's how it works for me. Now my other child goes to preschool part-time and they have to pack their lunch. So their lunch is always packed, easy peasy. Myself, when I am running around, I pack snacks for myself in the car. I never eat out. Like 99% of the time. I can say out of 100 days, one day do I eat out for lunch. And that usually would be meeting up with my sister on the rare occasion. Overall, I do not eat lunch out. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 99 out of 100, I don't. I'm being like honest, okay? This is not hyperbole. This is not exaggeration. We don't eat out for lunch. My husband, I would say probably 95% of the time, maybe 90%, he gets packed lunch. I pre-plan this because when I do our meal plan, I usually put an extra slab of meat, like an extra hamburger, an extra tenderloin, pork chop, chicken breast, and sometimes one or even two, that way that he has lunch for the next day. I try to cook a little extra on the sides, if that's like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, whatever it is, and have that for him for lunch the next day. He packs his lunch. On the off day, where maybe I don't have any leftovers in the fridge and we did something like tacos and I don't really have leftovers, he will either not eat, honestly, pack some snackies like peanuts, or he will go to McDonald's and use the app and he will literally get like a large fry for like $1. And that's it. He is the type of person that just doesn't really care if he eats. So he's pretty chill with it, but I really do try to do a good job at least every other night having a meal that will include leftovers for him. Is this difficult? No, it's not. I'm just making an extra portion or two of food. It is not that hard. On my kids, I have a few go-to items. Their lunches are pretty repetitive. They're both kind of picky eaters right now. That's okay. At the end of the day, they're eating food and it is what it is for right now. Ideally, as they grow older, I continue to try to introduce new foods and try to expand their taste. But for now, it is what it is. My point being, not that I make the most nutritious meals, but we are saving money by relatively never eating out for lunch. All right, say it is fall break and I have my kids at home with me and we go to a park and meet up with a friend. Typically, I will, while planning that play date, I will let that friend know that we're gonna pack a picnic lunch. My sister with her kids, she knows I don't run to Taco Bell. I don't run to McDonald's and say, oh, we'll just get fast food on the way there or on the way back or whatever. She knows I pack. That's like our family standard somewhat. Now, I don't go on and say, we're broke, I have to pack. No, there's no need to be dramatic about it. But one of the ways we stay not broke is by making these decisions in advance of like, we pack our lunch. It saves our family money and it keeps us from being broke. Okay, I don't want to be the person who goes out, and then later on is like, we don't have any money when, the stove or the water heater goes out. So we kind of are preemptive and we are thrifty and we are savers and we try to put in that little extra effort, a little extra work in advance to save those pennies, which then turn into dollars. All right, it does add up and it does matter. I can't stand the argument of like, oh, it was only, $7 at Taco Bell. It adds up and it matters. So if I can advise you of anything today, it is take lunch out of your spending budget. All right, pack lunches, eat at home, save on lunch. Lunch does not need to be a part of your budget. The further you can get through your day without spending money, the better, and the more that you are gonna save. All right, so if you like content like this, check out some more videos on my channel. I'm working on getting going on another pantry challenge, so look forward to those and seeing what I have in my kitchen currently. All right, until then, have a great day.